Hello fellow goths and geek. Welcome to the Jimmy Eats Brain Show, your hub for everything horror. This is my channel where we make sure you guys always have an awesome time viewing horror by giving you great recommendations, reviews, and discussion videos. Please like and subscribe if you like this type of content. And with that out of the way, let's just get into this video. Today I'm going to be giving you a review of the 2019 remake of the 1974 Christmas horror slasher, Black Christmas. I reviewed the original Black Christmas in my last episode. Go check that out if you haven't seen it yet. Many differences, so I would definitely check out that video if you're going to check out this Black Christmas. That one's also better. Alright, let's just get into the review. So the trailer literally gave away everything in this entire movie, but I absolutely love Christmas horror slashers, so I was still excited to go and see it. I still have my hopes up. So the trailer sets a story for a group of sorority sisters who stay home over winter break and are hunted by a mass killer. The tensions are even heightened when there was apparently a sexual assault on campus, and that's all we really get. So the movie opens with a really mediocre kill that was really not great, and we spend the entire first 3/4 of this film just seeing college girls be college girls and seeing creepy college boys be creepy college boys. And honestly, I wasn't that upset with it. I love Christmas horror, so I was ready to sit down and watch that if that's what it was going to be. But when we got to the last act of this film, that's when I really started to have a problem. This movie's truly not even a horror to me. Probably more of a political mystery or something like that nobody ever made or wanted. I'm not saying that I don't think people should like this film, because like I said, up until the 3/4 of the film, I really didn't have that much of a problem with the plot. I think the actors did okay and the characters were alright. The problem that I really had was when everything was supposed to come together and it just didn't. Not only did it not, but the ending basically ruined the parts of the beginning of the film that I did like. Also, I'm sure, as you've heard, this movie is disgustingly political. I know a lot of people say that they don't like it when horror movies bring in politics. I personally don't have a problem, but I like it to be done well and I like it to have meaning. In this film, both of those are missing. The political points in this are messy and all over the place, and even the ones that do shine through and do have some strength, like I said, they end up fizzling out at the 3/4 point. The other problem I really had with this film is it seems like it wanted to cater to two specific groups: young political people and people who like horror. And I think where that went wrong was I think it doesn't cater to either of those groups. I think for the political reasons, the horror fans won't like this. And I think for just the poor execution, the political young people are probably going to think this film was absolute garbage. The problem is they didn't really try to do anything new. The things that they did try to do new, they did bad. And the old things that worked, they either didn't do enough of, or there just wasn't any. Honestly, this movie was ridiculous. I love Christmas horror. Literally love. It's one of my favorite niche genres. My brain was making so much serotonin when I went to go see this movie, but it wasn't because this film was good. Honestly, I think that this was the worst movie I saw in 2019. I saw a lot of films that I had high expectations for that let me down, but honestly, I had low expectations for this one and I was extremely let down. Oh, hi Oreo. If there is a couple of good things that I want to say about it, I liked the cinematography in it. I think that some of the shots in it were really nice, and I also think that the actors were really well portrayed. I think specifically the group of main girls melded really quickly, especially for how short the film was. I think this film was only about an hour and 30 minutes, so the first 2 to 3 acts only took about 40 minutes, and in that amount of time you really built a bond, and a believable bond at that too. And I can't place her name at the top of my head, but the main actress in this film, she did some really spectacular things. She's actually on my radar now in 2020 for actresses to watch, because I particularly thought her performance was quite convincing, and I think that if she had maybe a better artistic direction or a better written script, that she could probably have a really good future in acting, be the face of either a genre or a franchise. Yeah, don't go see this. Don't tell your friends to go see this. Don't buy this on streaming services. Go and watch my other video on Netflix where I tell you where you can watch the original Black Christmas for free, and watch that shit. It's fucking heat. Alright, my dog is completely interrupting, so I'm gonna have to wrap this one up. Thank you so much, guys, for coming and hanging out with me today. Please like and subscribe if you want some more reviews, discussion, and recommendations for where you can find the best horror. As always, stay tuned and stay creepy, my friends.